Okay, let's have a mini civil discussion about Danganronpa. Alright, so I'm gonna do, another fan piece to this game because I'm gonna be honest, I'm being straight up. I like Danganronpa, okay? I actually like the games. Not all of them are fantastic, but I do like the games. I like the premise. I think it's a lot of moving parts, and I think there's good potential in a game within this stuff, right? And honestly, I see where the hate comes from because it's really, really weird, okay? I think one of the biggest things that I really dislike, it's not even just like, what is it, those types of people that like hate on a game because it like maybe doesn't have the same game mechanics as like another game, and they're like, this is the worst thing I've ever played in my life, never play this is garbage. And it's like maybe because like the jumping button is different. I have seen so much of that, and like I'm not gonna lie, I don't get it. Like I get it as a critic, I don't know, I'm sorry. It's just like I find that so annoying, right? But Danganronpa, right, doesn't necessarily have that per se. I think one of their biggest issues that's similar is plot, which I can get behind that. Like that's valid because there's like plot holes. The plot's it's really weird, like it's not even that's the part, it's just that there's a lot of plot holes with the fact that they jump around so much. It's just some things don't make sense. Even within the cases, like I don't even think some people act the very same way. But besides that, I think literally the number one thing that bothers me about this game that makes me kind of like, no, I understand the hate, is the sexualization of high school girls. Yeah. So basically Danganronpa has a bit of a problem with this, where I basically believe almost every single one of their games, there is some version of this. And it's like not subtle, like it's very intentional, like with the first game, it was, had to pause for a plane real quick anyway, but it was Asahina, or Hina, who was really, really sexualized. She's like the ultimate swimmer, I believe. And she has like her jacket and her, I think it's a tank top, zipped up in a way where, yeah. And it's just like a character feature, right? That is necessarily not the problem, like at all. It's just more so to me the fact that like Toko, this one right here, that one, and her like other, right? What is it? Something Jack Jill? I don't know. I kind of forgot the name of it. But like she will consistently say very, very weird things about Hina that like they're not. It's not even that it has to be true. It's just really weird because like I know there's like debate on like, oh, are they in high school? Are they not? Not even if they're in high school. They're in high school. This is a high school, okay? But it's like how old they are. And it's like some people are like, I believe they, in the canon of events, right, where you're at, us not knowing anything else, right, they're in their first year of high school. So like that makes it weirder. But in the actual lore drop, making sure if you haven't played the game, it's been out for forever. Just, watch a playthrough. It's very long though. So maybe don't play it. Like, do play it. I don't know. Actually, this is all up to you. But they have been here for like 2 years. So some people are like, yeah, they're 17 to like 18, 17 to like 19, right? Which I'm like, okay, still, I don't really care. I don't even care if they were like full-fledged adults. I think it's still weird to be doing that. I think it makes it worse that they're high schoolers, because like with the audience of the game, I just don't really appreciate that all too much. I feel like those types of messages, you can convey those in different ways. I think it just really depends, because it is a reality of stuff. I don't know, I think there's a line to where it's like actually weird, and the thing is, I think they crossed that line multiple times. Like with Hina, they even show her in like some positions. It's like, did we have to do that? Did we really need to do that?
You did not have to do that. You knew you did not have to do that. How could you have done that? Can you live with yourself?
right? Or like, I think the one that's the worst for me is literally they made an entire character the nurse, who is literally like one of her biggest characteristics is that she is so clumsy. She will put herself in very suggestive positions, like physically. Like, she is so clumsy, it just happens. Like, she is like that. And it's, I want to find photos, because I swear to God, I remember that. That was like one of the main things I remember of that, because this is not the first game. This is like, I think, the third one. And like, it's weird. It like weirds me out, man. You know, so I think like that's where I understand the hate for it. But I think there's some good things within the game. I think the concept of it is really cool. You know, some of the characters, like, I didn't even realize, honestly, how much I really liked Celeste, her character. Like, she's really interesting. Yeah, her and, like, Junko, I really like Junko. I mean, I liked also, like, Mondo, Leon, Chihiro, of course, Sakura, you know. Others are okay, right? But, no, like, I think there's many things to appreciate. The concept, like, the ultimates, you know, the whole end of the world thing, like, the ending thing that I don't even fully remember because of how many times they, like, trick you with, oh, this is actually what happened out. This was the tragedy, the epic tragedy, the ultimate tragedy, the worst tragedy that ever tragedy, you know? Like, they trick you so many times into what it actually is. So I kind of forgot at this point. So I don't even want to attempt to say mine, you know? But I think, like, the complexities, like, the things that happen, like, how they continued with the plot, at least I thought it was interesting. You know, I think I probably already said it, but I really like the Monokuma stuff. I like Junko's character. I think the whole ultimate despair thing is it's just fun. Like, it just is. And I think with the, I forgot the second game, but it's with it's Something Sisters, right? But I like that one too, because, like, the kids make me want to cry because of that. It's, like, so sad, you know? Like, literally one of them starts, like punching themselves because of how upset they get that they lost, and they start breaking. It's terrible. I think there's some, like, pretty good themes in there that are actually covered, but that one thing just kind of ruins it pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. Also, the fandom at one point wasn't that great, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know if it's the same, not gonna lie. Really having adventured into there, My Hero kind of traumatized me, which that's gonna be a whole other thing. But yeah, anyway, so here's the drawing. I'm actually really, really proud of it. I struggled with the face more than I probably should have, but I did. And honestly, I really like it. I think it's really cute. Decided to add a little color in there. I'm not confident in my coloring skills at all, so honestly, the fact that there is even a bit of color in there is an accomplishment for me. I am an inking hatching person at core. But yeah, anyway, so that's the drawing. I hope you all enjoyed. And that was our mini Let's Have a Civil Discussion. And I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.